Hello, welcome to the guide. Today, our topic is how to manage the team effectively, efficiently during the lockdown period in a remote management fashion. It is indeed an unprecedented experience to almost all the Indian techies, especially IT techies, to stay indoor during the lockdown period. First and foremost, understand the basics. Natural disasters are bound to occur, and it is important to embrace the situation. During this time, just recollect what is your past experience in terms of similar types of other natural disasters, especially tsunami, earthquake, forest fires, etc. But this is the one which has made almost all the people stay indoors for multiple weeks together. The best thing is concentrate on the current and plan for the future. You should identify the ways and means for survival, safety, healthy, and most importantly, make others motivate them to have a positive vibes. The second aspect is you should equip yourself and you should also equip the team. You should have a process in place and have the tools for them to succeed. You discuss with the team and get their buy-in for timelines in terms of any critical project deliveries. It is important to honor the commitments given to the customers. Can be done to set the expectations to both internal and external customers. The most important aspect in this day is it should be outcome based activities, not on task oriented activities. The team relationship is vital and it should be maintained. You identify the team members in terms of extroverts and introverts. Extroverts normally gain their energy from mingling with the people. So in isolation, they will develop a syndrome like loneliness and other things, which needs to be curbed. That's the reason we always entertain and encourage to have a video calling session or any phone calls for 15 to 20 minutes daily. This time we can use the technological advances like your smartphones with a video chat and other things will help them to do this activity. The most important other aspect is motivate the team to develop, deliver, and deployment. So these things, the basic, once you have the basics, then you can equip yourself, you can equip your team. Let us look into those things the next. We are discussing about managing the teams remotely. Managing people remotely means one has to be more specific and intentional than usual, but the fundamentals of good supervision are similar. Great Saint Thiruvalluvar advises us before assigning a task to an individual, one has to assess a particular task will be done by the right resource by employing the right tools and relevant techniques. இதனை இதனால் இவன் முடிக்கும் என்றாய்ந்து அதனை அவன்கண் விடல் என்கிறார் திருவள்ளுவர். நமக்கு இதே மாதிரி எல்லாருமே கொடுப்பாங்களா, எல்லா ரிசோர்ஸும் ஒரே சமயத்தில் அவைலபிளாக இருப்பாங்களாங்கிறது அடுத்த விஷயம். ஃபார் எக்ஸாம்பிள், கெட்டிங் த என்டையர் டீம் ஃபில்டு வித் சச் ஸ்கில்டு ரிசோர்ஸ் இஸ் நெக்ஸ்ட் இம்பாசிபிள் in the current world of ever-changing technologies. Even if you expect all your team members with highly skilled and go-to-person type of attitude, then you are not required. First, you should understand that. The real challenge is identifying and utilizing the available talents optimally is the need of the hour. Please understand that we are not here to create any genetic engineering in resource creation by bringing all the tools, techniques, IQs, communication under the sun. We need to utilize what is available and which leads to accomplishing the results for our delivery. Let us look into the leadership style. I strongly suggest have a collegial leadership style, which is a shared responsibility across all the colleagues, where you and your personnel all work together to solve the problems and produce the outcome in a desired timelines. That's number one. Number two, you should always believe that you are working for a forward-thinking organization which encourages you in an innovative way and supports and motivates your leadership style that thrive and mentor your employees and team members. Then, being a human, You should always remember that I respect and believe all human beings, but my role requires validation. That's a differentiation has to happen. You encourage feedback mechanism with your team members so that they have full confidence in you and your leadership style. They should come and approach you and report any issues automatically rather than hiding them under the carpet. You become a very decisive and a firm decision maker that will help you to increase more confidence by your team members. Don't oscillate and vacillate between the decisions, which will lower your credibility. Be firm on decision and execute it with perfection. You play with your strengths because your strengths will showcase your talents and identify you as a person with leadership style in the pack of cards. You must be playing with your strengths rather than the improvement or weakness areas because your core strength alone differentiate you from the rest of the packs. Similarly, you should also identify the strengths of your team members so that you can utilize them effectively to get the desired results. Seek out the knowledge and wisdom of your colleagues and always acknowledge their value and appreciation. Understand their emotions and manage the expectation by showcasing your talents. Focus on macro level, execute at a micro level. This will help you in the long run. Then always look at ways and means for the methods of survival and how can we motivate people to produce the results. Look out the ways for passionately stimulate and encourages and energize your teams. Appreciation awards in a timely manner will help them and it will increase the motivation productively. As a collegial leader, you must empower and inspire your team members, recognize their talents, and reward them with appreciations on a timely manner. You should also mentor the talent. For example, if you throw more challenges to a talented performer, it always results in highly encouraging and entertaining type of things to the resource. This is one way is the trick of the trade in managing the resources. You encourage them to learn and share their learnings to everyone. This is one thing is sharpening the saw at periodic intervals is very much required. Let them use this lockdown period for learning new things, writing white papers or case studies or sharing the knowledge across the entire colleagues of your organization. The next step is to win the confidence of your team members. One of the finest thing is the team members should respect you with great trust and most importantly volunteer to take initiatives by themselves. They must be reliable and dependent over the period of time based on your leadership styles and confidence in you. Some of the team members, they already started sharing their timely updates without you reminding them quite often. The moment they started sharing on their own means everything is intact and they are on the right path and right way to grow. This increases loyalty, honoring the commitments in a timely manner, and in terms of adverse circumstances, they will rise for the occasion and be with you, work with you to make everything happen in a timely manner. To summarize, we should embrace the situation and equip yourself and equip your team, define the purpose and provide inspiring vision to the team. Now, build a star team rather than team of stars. Establish a shared ownership for results, motivate team members to perform well, make work interesting and engaging to everyone, develop the self-managing team, monitor but do not micromanage, lead and facilitate constructive ideas, recognize and reward in a timely manner. Now it's time to balance between the work and life. First, you should have the planning, which means set up top priorities or preferences as the first one, health and safety. In case of any emergencies, what needs to be done, and if there is any important time, let's make a note of it. If there is any pre-scheduled meetings already you have accepted it, make a note of it. On the execution perspective, do the basics right, don't compromise on those things. Perform daily routines consistently, negotiate wisely, whether it is in family or in profession, that has to be implemented. Honor the commitments. Communicate in advance in case if there is any deviations or variance. Lastly, whether you love your spouse or your kid or your job, do it meticulously at that point of time towards that. Plan your work and work your plan makes your life simpler, smarter, and sweeter. Take a break on to focus on nature or observing the surroundings. If you have a problem on mind, the best way is to move away from it by redirecting your focus by either by listening to the music, watching TVs, watching comedy shows, or whatsoever which areas of interest. You might get excellent thoughts or even innovative solutions for the problem on hand. Stay safe, stay healthy. Thank you.